Crikey! This is my friend Luxifer Kyle, and this is his 2,000 horsepower Hilux. We're about to do a burnout.
Everyone that gets in this car is really keen to get in it when they see it, but when you're inside here and we're rattling down there at about 60 miles an hour, he's going to be going through his head, is this a good idea? Is this the day it all ends?
How are you?
Good mate, yourself?
Good, man. You were at Robbie's place?
Yeah, I just left there, yeah.
What were we doing there? Hanging out?
By, he's building a burnout car, so we had to go help him try to not blow it up in the first try.
Building anything that's gonna withstand anything, we all know that.
What?
It's a very high-tech lock.
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, you're on the wrong.
Right, mate.
Yeah, how did you just had to yell through the door when you were at Wendy's, or did you have your passenger order? Not a real win.
But no, it's the best thing about America is like burnouts are a really popular thing here now. Everyone's starting to get into it. So for me, I can help these guys. All the mistakes I made when I was learning, like Weston, I'm a good buddy with Weston, and I went to his house and we fixed his car, and we fixed it that good that it threw a rod out the side. But he had the bug. So once you get the bug for burnouts, it's like you're over.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to put a blow on our lesson at the lowering.
There we go. There we go.
But yeah, it's
I've just been waiting for the right guy to come along and love that orange thing like I do.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd love it a lot more with a real big injector hat out the bonnet.
Yeah.
You know, so, or hood, whatever you guys call it.
We'll call
so.
it bonnet, that's fine.
Yeah.
I'll start calling it bonnet if I'm getting out of bonnet.
Well, undo it. You don't need a bonnet when you have a big blower, so.
Does your cars have mold in them like that one does?
Stop it.
That
Don't
one's
bring that
molding
up.
because it has like wood paneling inside.
Are you saying character?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. You're my man.
Tell that to the doctor when you're dying from black mold poisoning.
Well, once you get methanol, once you inhale methanol, you won't worry about
The
black
methanol
mold.
killed them all.
Oh,
That's right.
it's like okay, it kills them. Okay,
Yeah.
I get that.
So yeah, that's the reason you put the motor in there, is to kill the mold with the methanol fumes.
Okay. Listen, man, you tell yourself whatever you need to tell yourself.
I just found myself a new best friend.
Well, actually, I actually built a jet car as well.
Oh, did you really?
I got a 3,000 horsepower. It's a Commodore, so Commodores are like an Australian, like your version of the Fox body. You know, everyone loves that sort of thing. So we got a Commodore there. It's called a VN Commodore, which is like a really sought after model. And we got this thing off Marketplace and wasn't running or anything. We got it all running, built roll cages, armor plating, like parachutes, and we took it to a racetrack, and I drove around the racetrack in my jet engine car. It was the most wild experience of my life.
That's rad.
So yeah, it's good fun. We just do it on a small. I don't normally film anything I do. I just put it in the bank. So I need to change that. Yeah, not that. I'm the car conduit.
Oh, different bank.
We got to ease into Americans because like these Aussies are a bit off, man. They're. I actually got a lawyer's letter in my shed in my place back in Australia. I was starting the jet car up inside the shed, and one time I got there's all these switches, and no one told me how to start it, and I'm just hitting the switches, and the thing's overfueled.
This is the same guy that won't let us drive his truck.
It overfueled and dumped a whole lot of jet fuel in the turbine, and it just filled everyone's shed with smoke. Like, yeah. But anyway, it was good fun. So my name's Luxifer Kyle, and this is my 1,800 horsepower Toyota Hilux. I flew to America from Australia. This is an Australian-built, war-speed 427 cubic inch LS that's basically runs methanol. It's a link ECU. It does everything it needs to do to shred tires and have a good time. Obviously, the biggest part of this engine is that this car, is that the engine was built and designed in Australia for burnouts. This is 110% a burnout engine. It's really good at a lot of things, but it's really, really good at burnouts. The biggest thing about this car is it's fuel injected. So when I first built this car, fuel injection in a burnout car was a no-no. No one ran it, no one wanted to run it, no one was interested in it. Once we got this fuel injection working, it has literally paved the way for everyone else now to head towards fuel injection, because you can tune these things really, really well with fuel injection, and they just run a lot cleaner, they rev a lot better, and they last a hell of a lot longer. So, and this car is known for its reliability. So we can go, we've done up to 100 burnouts before looking at the engine. Look at the engine and it looks fine, and we put it back together. So that's pretty much unheard of at this caliber of car, but we've sort of just figured out the secret sauce. So one day, hopefully, we can bring some secret sauce over here to you guys, and we can get you ripping just as well.
Crikey! This is my friend Lucifer Kyle, and this is his 2,000 horsepower Hilux. We're about to do Burnout. I'm not allowed to scream though.
Screaming's no good.
What are his rules? What are his rules?
So his rules are: don't scream, try not to scream, and third is don't touch me screaming.
I can't touch, but if I'm not screaming, I can touch
fine,
you?
100%.
Yeah, what are your predictions? Do you have any like concerns or anything?
So everyone that gets in this car is really keen to get in it when they see it, but when you're inside here and we're rattling down there at about 60 miles an hour, he's going to be going through his head, is this a good idea? Is this the day it all ends? No, you know, like, I'm a semi-professional. I've done this 3 times in the last year, so like I'm pretty starting to get like good at it. I hit a car like the other day, but you know, it sort of come up on me. It was like right in the corner and it smoke and that, but you know, it doesn't happen that often. It's 50% chance. So
Kyle doesn't know that I put myself in this situation almost every day.
yeah, he'll be fine. He's done a lot of stupid stuff, so you know, why stop there?
Captain?
Gearbox oil, I think.
Bro, my brain hurts.
Yeah.
Oh, look at his autograph.
That rattles the inside of your body.
Hold on, we got the double hand now. Yeah.
See that
Bro.
that drop?
That was sick.
So yeah, see, this is what happens with a good plan, right? See, we wanted to go that way.
Yeah.
It just didn't work out that way. So we had to change our run. We come this way.
Are you sure you came right here? Because I can't quite tell.
Yeah.
Can't quite tell where you were.
I'm a pretty expert tracker.
Don't worry about it.
So we did most of that skid in second because I wanted to try and save my tyres.
Yeah.
So then when I hit it the third, I was like, right, party time. Yeah, it was good.
It's funny because I said party time before we even started as we were leaving.
Yeah, well,
You didn't hit party time until third gear.
Wild. Look at all this tire over here.
Bro.
I can see it. See how you get into that? Set of tires back here in this corner.
Now, time to judge, hands.
All right, the judge. It's time to judge. You're exactly right.
And this is where the rear was?
I mean, if we're taking tire back of the truck, probably right here. I'll take that's a good distance.
Is this a good distance? Say so yes on camera.
so if the back of the truck was here,
Yeah.
you know, there's one thing I'm not going to do, and so I'm not going to hit an American flag when I come to America.
Thank you.
So I gave them the respective distance of still winning the competition today. And we still respected the eagle and the flag, and that's the most important part.
Jeez, that was.
bless
There's
America.
no way to fight that, so it's a perfect score.
Perfect score.
Perfect score. I can't fight
12
it.
12 out of 10.
I'm not gonna critique him on anything else because he's got the greatest answers ever.
Yeah, so, you know, if you can't do it well, just make good excuses.
All right. So when do we start building ours? Now?
See, here's the thing, right? I don't know if these guys could build a real burnout car.
Oh, here it is.
Have you guys
with your
built
help,
anything-
maybe.
No.
Have you guys built
doubt.
any cool, like, have you
Not
guys built
really.
any crazy wild, like, monster truck? No.
So here's the thing.
Some
Here's the
dozer,
thing.
bro,
Just some
dozer.
grocery getters.
The what really makes a burnout car then? Because what most people watching this are gonna be like, all you need is just a high horsepower vehicle, right? Because that's like, in my opinion, I'm like, I can build a burnout car. I'll just throw a bunch of power at the motor and hope it works.
I tell you what, the motor's a massive part of this build, and the engine builder from Australia, the Wolfspeed Industries guy, they have the secret sauce. I could technically lead your hand in the right position where you could have a carbon copy of that. So there's a lot. So
That's what he's trying to do right there.
no, that one's not for sale. There's a sticker on that says not for sale.
Oh.
But the biggest thing is you got to pick something you like. There's a lot of setup stuff that goes further than doing a burnout. But now we're friends.
Yep.
I can tell you everything I know, and then it just comes down to driver skill, and that's the way I like it.
Okay.
Driver skill.
So that's
I'll
what-
work on that
That's
for
the
right
part
now.
that we're gonna need help with.
Yeah, I feel like I'm decent.
And then we might do a burnout school, and you know we'll get a chalkboard and stuff. Do
What's
some
your
things.
signature gonna look like?
Probably be a lot of real close to the buildings. You know, there'll be a lot of like one tire here. Yeah, kind of where I kind of hit stuff and kind of lose traction. I can't believe just how loud that. I should have called the airport and warned them that they weren't gonna have any visibility for 45 seconds. But I think we were good.
Was it bad?
Bro, I was trying to film and I was like,
There
there's
goes.
nothing to film. There's nothing to just clouds. I was like, I'm gonna jump down there. Just when I thought to jump down there, he comes past like 800 miles an hour. And I'm like, nah, I'll just stay
I
up
was
on top.
sketching in the tunnel because it was starting to do a bit of woo.
Yeah.
But I was trying to pick if once I let off the brake and we start to gain momentum, it's too late to change directions.
Yeah.
Like it's on. So I
It's
tried to get
chosen
it
its
stable.
path.
So once we let off, I was like, all right, well we're on for the ride now. We're either going to target or we don't. So, but once we're out in the open, we can make steering adjustments to do that.
I'm pretty impressed that you can see anything because there's so much smoke for the driver
Yeah.
that you kind of have to know where you're at, and this is a new environment. Like you didn't know where anything was going.
See, it's what I like, going to new environments and having a surprise.
Yeah.
See, otherwise it gets a bit, you know, every Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday sort of deal, and then we go, right, new environment, there's lots of dips and bumps, you have a quick look and go, yep. And then you just really get to experience it firsthand while your car's rolling over.
Yeah.
So that's a good way to do it.
How did you, can you feel any difference with the tire? Or are you just going and you kind of know like, oh, we've been going for a minute, tire's gonna pop any second now?
They get greasy just before they pop.
Yeah.
And the other day when I was trying not to pop them, I lose color in them, and that's another telltale
Oh,
sign.
yeah, I
But
noticed
these
that.
ones don't have a color.
Yeah.
So that you just got to feel for the greasiness, and then you sort of know. But when I clicked top gear, I knew we weren't too far away because top gear just destroys tires. So yeah, just
What's the wheel
obviously
speed at top gear?
300 kilometers an hour plus, depending on how hard I'm revving it. See, we were revving that.
That's 120. Probably like 170.
It's like 180, I think. What's 300 k's an hour?
It's like 40.
200 miles an
It's
hour.
like 45 miles an hour.
It's 200 miles.
So you're
200
almost speeding at that point. Got it. Got it.
So someone's obviously going to correct our maths here, but we're not mathematicians, burnout drivers, mate.
Well, we have one burnout driver right now and then 2 in the making. So, listen, this is really cool, but I'm hungry, so let's go grab some food.
Okay. Sounds good.
And we'll just leave this mess.
There's
for-
nothing like coming out of a big smoke cloud and staring down the alley at a 5-ton truck. You know what you're doing, right, Kyle?
Yeah.
And he's screaming louder than I was.
The noise. It jiggled my guts. It was so violent. I've never been like, okay, can't film anymore, gotta plug my ears. But that's the point I was at. Like, monster trucks are loud. I feel like that was way more loud than the monster truck because it was pierced my soul. I'm probably gonna go get checked out right now from the doctors because I think I have internal bleeding.